Hello and welcome to Blessing Minds. Kindly like, share and subscribe our channel, and don't forget to share with you loved ones.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a truly fascinating reality of human interaction. Think about this for a second. Every single time you walk into a room or show up anywhere, people have already formed a rock-solid impression of you before your voice even reaches their ears. It's wild. Your body, your energy, your overall presence, they are basically broadcasting this loud, clear message before your mouth ever even opens. Okay, let's dive right into this. 0.1 seconds. According to psychologists at Princeton University, that is exactly how long it takes for a person to form a first impression of a total stranger. Literally just a fraction of a heartbeat. The experts tell us that these silent, nonverbal signals absolutely dominate those crucial first 30 seconds of an interaction, creating a judgment that really sticks. So the big question is, what exactly are your silent signals saying about you? Section 1. Your physical presence and those outward signals. See, our immediate physical traits acts like a live broadcast to everyone in the room. They instantly transmit our internal level of comfort, or on the flip side, our hidden tension. Take your posture, for instance. A tall, open, upright posture communicates total confidence, ease, and self-assurance. It practically shouts, "Hey, I'm present and I absolutely belong here." But a hunched, contracted posture, that transmits anxiety or insecurity. And the really tricky part here is that it signals this discomfort to the room even if you aren't actually feeling it in that moment. And this brilliantly illustrates a groundbreaking concept from social psychologist Dr. Amy Cuddy over at Harvard Business School. Her research found something incredible. Your posture doesn't just affect how other people see you, it literally changes how you feel about yourself. When you pull those shoulders back and keep your head level, you aren't just looking impressive, you are actively wiring your own internal confidence. It's a real game changer. Moving to the face, we're constantly broadcasting a live signal here, too. What the research consistently shows is that people actually don't distinguish between your general resting facial tension and how you feel about them specifically. So if you're just sitting there looking tense because you're lost in thought, they automatically assume something is wrong with them. But if you look open and relaxed, they instantly feel welcomed by you. Which brings us to this beautifully profound truth captured by Maya Angelou. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. By just simply softening your eyes and relaxing your jaw, you create this incredible sense of warmth. And that leaves a profound, lasting emotional footprint on everyone you encounter. Now consider how you actually cross the threshold into a room. The very second you step through a door, the entire room makes an assessment. Are you entering with awareness, scanning the room, looking comfortable and fully present? Or are you entering with hesitation, kind of shrinking down, almost making yourself small and seeking permission just to be there? Ralph Waldo Emerson famously noted that what you are speaks so loudly that people cannot hear what you say. Your entrance is your absolute first statement, made entirely without language. Let's move to section 2 and see how this builds. The art of attention and exactly how you connect. Once we're actually sharing a space with someone, how we visually and mentally engage is absolutely crucial. Steady, warm eye contact sends a massively powerful message. It says, "I am here, I see you, you have my absolute full attention." It proves that you're grounded. On the flip side, darting, avoidant, or distracted eyes, they completely break that human connection. They signal that you're guarded or just mentally somewhere else entirely, even if you genuinely think you're paying attention. It's actually amazing how timeless this concept is. Take a look at this 2,000-year-old wisdom from the Roman philosopher Cicero. The face is a picture of the mind as the eyes are its interpreter. Steady eye contact has always been, and really remains, the absolute ultimate communicator of genuine presence. People instantly feel the difference between someone who's just kind of looking in their general direction and someone who is truly, deeply seeing them. And in our modern era, we are facing an absolute epidemic of distraction. We see it every single day, right? When you offer someone undivided, totally phone-free attention, you are giving them an incredibly rare gift. If you literally put the phone completely away and turn your whole body toward them, they feel instantly valued and deeply respected. But if your attention is split, even just a quick little glance at a screen resting on the table, they notice it instantly. And that sinking feeling of being unimportant, yeah, that lingers. It The renowned psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, who's famously known for his research on flow, stated that attention is the most important tool in the development of a person. Offering that pure, high-quality attention doesn't just make the other person feel great. It literally makes you the most memorable and magnetic person in the entire room. Moving right along to Section 3, your energetic footprint and those invisible forces. Now we're shifting to the deeper, sort of invisible traits you bring into an interaction, specifically your pacing. How fast or slow you move actually tells the room a whole lot. A rushed, frantic pace communicates pure anxiety. It signals that you're reactive, like you're being controlled by your circumstances rather than directing them. Conversely, a measured, deliberate pace communicates authority and complete control. Think about it. The most powerful people in any room are almost never the ones rushing around. They move with absolute intention. So the crucial point here was captured perfectly by the ancient philosopher Lao Tzu. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. I really encourage you to take this to heart. Slow down. Walk with absolute purpose. Let your deliberate pace quietly signal to everyone around you that you are exactly where you are meant to be and you are in total control. Your overall energy level operates much the same way. Regulated, calm, grounded energy is undeniably magnetic. It naturally draws people in and makes them feel completely safe and focused. On the other hand, chaotic, scattered energy creates this invisible friction that subtly pushes people away. This ties right into Dr. Daniel Goleman's brilliant work on emotional intelligence. The secret to this calm energy is having your thinking mind and your feeling mind perfectly aligned and working together, instead of constantly being at war with one another. When you regulate that inner state, it completely transforms your outer presence. Which brings us to a very direct question for you. Can you hold the pause? How do you actually handle silence? Look, most people are deeply uncomfortable when a conversation naturally stops. They immediately rush to fill the void with nervous chatter, over-explaining things, or quickly reaching for their phones. Doing this unconsciously reveals a deep need for noise just to feel okay. But being able to sit comfortably in the quiet, that communicates something extraordinary. Silence is confidence made audible. When you can hold a pause without flinching, you are telling the room, I am enough, even in stillness. Let's look at Section 4, the power of consistency and building trust. Now, what's really interesting here is that consistency is arguably the deepest nonverbal cue of them all, because it's simply your character made visible over time. People are always watching to see if you're the exact same person in the boardroom as you are at the dinner table, or if you treat the CEO the same way you treat the cleaner. When your energy constantly shifts depending on the context, those subtle little inconsistencies create a fundamental feeling of distrust. But when you are the same in every single room, that predictability breeds a profound sense of safety. Think of this powerful reminder from Warren Buffett. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you want to be truly magnetic, you've got to be that same grounded, present person under every kind of pressure. Your consistency is exactly what tells people they can implicitly rely on you no matter what. Finally, Section 5, the inner work. Let's bring it all together. As we synthesize everything we've unpacked today, I want to clarify something absolutely crucial. None of these 9 silent cues require you to perform or pretend to be someone you're not. They are merely reflections of your inner state, made visible to the world around you. We looked at posture, eye contact, pace, facial expression, your entrance, energy level, handling silence, attention, and consistency. The most empowering takeaway here is that if you do the work on the inside, managing your own mind and finding your own groundedness, it naturally takes care of all these outward signals. You don't have to micromanage your presence. It's just going to flow effortlessly from a genuinely confident inner state. We'll conclude our explainer today with a pretty provocative thought from the poet Rumi. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. As you think about everything we've covered, I want to leave you with one final question to consider. Which of these 9 silent traits will you consciously work on first to elevate your own personal power? Think about it, pick one, and watch how it completely transforms the rooms you enter before you even say a single word. Thank you so much for diving into this with me.